My name is Pam Jeter. I'm a postdoctoral research fellow here at Wilmer. And one of the research projects that I work on is the yoga research. And I'm evaluating yoga as a therapeutic benefit for its therapeutic benefits for balance. Why is balance important? Well, balance is regulated by 3 systems, vision being one of them, your sensory motor system, and your vestibular system. So
I'm sorry, what's the last system?
Oh, vestibular system, like your hearing.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you're losing your vision, if you have a retinal degenerative disease, then it can cause some balance, postural instability, which can lead to falls, a higher risk of falls. In fact, people with visual impairment are double the risk for falls. And falls is a big problem for the aging population, elderly population. It leads to increased hospitalization and increases your mortality rate, all these things. There's also fear of falling, which is an anxiety issue that's just as debilitating as falls. So what we're trying to do is measure balance in folks who are visually impaired and determine whether yoga, an 8-week yoga program, can improve balance by improving the sensory motor system. Okay, so the sensory motor system being proprioception, like where your body is in space, those kinds of things, which is something yoga helps with. Yoga also helps with anxiety. So the way we're going to measure balance is we're using this, we want an objective measure, so we're using this Wii balance board. So that's the Nintendo game, right? You've probably seen the Wii Fit. We're just using the board, we're not using software, we actually wrote our own software. There's 4 sensors in each corner, and you can derive what's called center of pressure. And I'll just show you what that looks like a little bit. This is going to... So you see the little red dot? If I stand on this, and I'm moving around, my center of pressure is moving around, right? So the way we can measure it, we can do 4 tests. One is the person is just standing here, so your vision is intact, your sensory motor system is intact, your vestibular system is intact. Then we challenge them a little bit by having them close their eyes and measure balance that way. The third condition is where we challenge the sensory motor system. We use this foam. So now the sensory inputs that are coming from your feet. So it was a little weird. So now you're standing, and you're relying on your vision and your vestibular system, and then you ask them to close the eyes. So now if your eyes are closed and your sensory motor system is being challenged, you're relying on your vestibular system. So the idea is to get these measures of center of pressure. It's a more objective measure. We think that the Wii Balance Board is going to work for this. It's a lot cheaper. It's $100 as opposed to like tens of thousands of dollars for a force plate, research-grade force plate. And after the yoga program, we're hoping to increase postural stability, which is reducing the body sway, right? Especially in a sensory motor condition. And that's it. That's my presentation. Does anyone have any questions?